Vihara Arts. Vihara Arts. Hello. Vihara Arts do debut an Odissi Manchpravesh, which is equivalent to Bharatanatyam Arangetram. Vihara Arts has been in the dance arena since the year of 2010, which is like 13 years ago. And since then, we have been practicing Odissi. We received training from our Master Lawrence Sakris, teacher Hanusha, and occasionally we have trainings from Srimati Leena Mohanty, Guru Drukar Sharan Ranbira Adi Guru from Orissa, and we follow the parampara of Deva Prasad Das, which is very rare in India nowadays. So today Manchpravesh will be done by Selvi Vishnupriya, who has come to Vihara Arts since at a very tender age of 7. She was a very young girl, very bright, and as her name suggests, Vishnupriya, she who loved by Lord Vishnu, so means that she is Lakshmi, Sri, very auspicious. So it is a great pleasure to do this debut for Vishnupriya. So Vishnupriya will start today event with an invocation, which is Mangala Charan, trying to invoke the spirit of goddess Kali. Okay, Mahakali, as we know, she is the personification of time, Kala. Kala means time. Okay, the one thing that time can devour, even the iron, is Kala itself. Anything that you can name, even the earth, even the universe, the only thing that can devour, that can destroy, is the time. So she is the personification of time, Kali. So we will try to invoke through the dance. We call it Mangala Charan as per the first dance repertoire. Okay, so now we greatly with great pleasure we invite Vishnupriya to perform her first item, Kali Mangala Charan.
कमलकाधीषु झिली छर्छरित मृदङ्गपटल भेदी छ शङ्खध्वनि वीणा डम्बरु मृदङ्गमु घण्टारवो धरधरि
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Kali Mangalacharan. Our Odissi Parampara revolves around this one person, that is Guru Shri Dr. Deva Prasad Das. At the very beginning, from the Jayantika group, which is formed as a post-colonial movement to actually give Odisha or Orissa state a cultural recognition. This Jayantika group comprised of the main gurus such as Dr. Deva Prasad Das, Dr. Kelu Charan Mohapatra and Dr. Adi Guru Pankaj Charan Das. And from these gurus, we have formed a lineage of Deva Prasad Das, which concentrates on the tribal and folk genre of Orissa. Dr. Deva Prasad Das, what he did when they codified the Odissi, Dr. Deva Prasad Das ventured more into the Orissa tribal villages to learn about their folk dances, to learn about their scriptures, which resembles a lot with the Natya Sastra treatises, such as Natya Sastra by Bharata Muni, Abhinaya Chandrika by the sages, and so on. So when it correlates almost parallelly, side by side, it is almost proven that classical dance, which is performed thousands of years back, has evolved into the tribal folk dance. So what Dr. Deva Prasad Das did is he reverse engineered the dance from the folk to classical dance. So that's why his style is very distinct from another style of Odissi, which is Kelu Charan Mohapatra, in which he took inspiration from the temple sculptures and also the dance of the Maharis. It is always known that the dance of Deva Prasad dance follows the Gotipua. There is two tradition of Odissi dance. There is two tradition that we follow to form the Odissi dance. One is Mahari, one is Gotipua. Mahari dance refers to the Devadasis in the temples, whereas Gotipuas are the small boys who are decorated to dance at the stages. Okay, so they derive the dance from these two traditions to form the Odissi dance that we see now. And from the Deva Prasad Das Parampara, we really emphasize on the Chauka, the stance of the Chauka. We really emphasize the stance of the Tribangi, and also it follows the energetic movement, the Tandava movement of the tribal dance. Okay, so what you have seen from here, Kali Mangalacharan, was formed from the Saptaswara Pada. Saptaswara Pada refers to the prayers that was chanted in the Vajreshwari temple, in one of the temple tribal villages in Orissa, in which Dr. Deva Prasad went. He got so fascinated with the Saptaswara Pada, which is the last part of the Mangalacharan that you hear, Jaya tu Jaya, Jaya Jaya tu Kali. You know, you hear that word, that all we call as the chanting. And he took that part of the prayers and he choreographed it, and everybody within the Vajreshwari temple was so enthralled. They were so happy that someone from the cultural background actually took the identity of the religious, the Hinduism, from the Vajreshwari temple to form it as a dance. So that is how we got this Mahakali Dhyana or the Kali Mangalacharan. Next up is the pure dance, Tamte style. Tamte style, it is a dance style which is derived from the poses of the sculptures. Style means the formation of the poses. Okay, very contrary to the Kelu Charan Mohapatra style, in which they call the Batu. Batu means the forms and the styles of Lord Batukeshwara. It is one of the form of Shiva. So because these forms, these formed from the sculptural images of the temple, we call this Thai. So next up, we would like to call Vishnupriya to perform the Tamte style choreographed by Dr. Deba Prasad Das. Thank you.
Hey,
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Thai. That is one of the most prominent choreography from Dr. Deba Prasad Das, and also the lineage is carried forward by our Guruji, Guru Durga Charan Ranbir, who hails from Bhubaneswar, Odisha. So another round of applause for Vishnupriya. In between now, we would like to have a few formalities. Vishnupriya came to Vihara Arts at a very tender age of 7, and she was under Guru Kunaratnam Velaidam since she was small. So Kunaratnam is more like a father figure to her. So we would like to have Guru Shri Kunaratnam Velaidam on the stage. Now he will say a few words about Vishnupriya. So we would like to have the mic on the stage, please.
Vanakkam, Hari Om, and Gurubhyo Namaha. And thank you so much to all of you and ungaloda time spend பண்ணி இன்னைக்கு நீங்க விஷ்ணுபிரியாவோட Manchpravesh வந்து blessing பண்றதுக்கு ரொம்ப ரொம்ப thanks. And welcome all the gurus and all the teachers who are here came today. And we feel blessed that first our Odissi எப்படி பரதநாட்டியம் அரங்கேற்றமோ அதே மாதிரி ஓடிசி மார்க்கம் அரங்கேற்றம் இன்னைக்கு மிக சிறப்பாக நடந்துட்டு இருக்கு. And all the audience and dancers and parents, thank you so much. And Vishnupriya பத்தி நம்ம வந்து கொஞ்சம் அவங்களோட ப்ரொஃபைல் நீங்க வந்து பார்த்துட்டு உங்களுக்கு you have that booklet and அவங்க ப்ரொஃபைல்லாம் நீங்க படிச்சிருப்பீங்க. But she came அவங்கள பத்தி சொல்லணும்னா she came when she was 7. So now she is 21. 15 years. 15 வருஷம் குட்டியா அப்படியே ஸ்டுடியோல நம்ம டான்ஸ் ஸ்டுடியோல படிச்சிட்டு சுத்திட்டு இருப்பாங்க. Now she is like ஒரு டீனேஜ் ஏஜ் வந்து கடந்து now she is like நிறைய விஷயம் சாதனைகள் பண்ணி and educationally also artsலயும் சரி. And she just recently இந்த வருஷம் தான் அவங்க வந்து பரதநாட்டியம் அரங்கேற்றமும் முடிச்சாங்க beginningல. Now she is doing ODC back to back. She is doing ஒரு இயர்லயே வந்து ஒன்னு பண்றதுக்கே நம்மளுக்கு வந்து அப்படி இருக்கும். So she is doing different dance genre graduate பண்றாங்க. And அவங்களோட parents ரொம்ப நன்றி, especially the mother. So இவ்வளவு most of our students, நம்மளோட ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் பாத்தீங்கன்னா இவ்வளோ இயர்ஸ் நம்ம கூட வந்து ஜேர்னில கடந்து வர்றது வந்து பிகாஸ் ஆஃப் த ஃபர்ஸ்ட் வந்து கிரெடிட் வந்து அவங்களோட பேரண்ட்ஸ் தான் கொடுக்குறோம். அவங்களோட டைம் எஃபர்ட் போட்டு பிள்ளைங்களை கிளாஸுக்கு கூட்டிட்டு வந்து நம்ம கூட சேர்த்து அப்புறம் தான் நம்மளோட ஜாப் நம்மளோட டாஸ்க் ஆரம்பிக்கும். அவங்க கூட அவங்கள மோல்ட் பண்ணி இவ்வளவு தூரத்துக்கு இந்த மாதிரி மேடைக்கு கொண்டு வர்றது நம்மளோட ஜேர்னி கண்டினியூ பண்ணோம். ஸோ பேரண்ட்ஸ்க்கு ரொம்ப நன்றி. இந்த மாதிரி நிறைய பேரண்ட்ஸ் விஹார ஆர்ட்ஸ்ல நிறைய பேரண்ட்ஸ் வந்து ரொம்ப ஸ்போர்ட்டிங்கா நிறைய என்கரேஜபிளா இருக்கிறாங்க. அதுல ஒன் ஆஃப் த பேரண்ட்ஸ் இஸ் விஷ்ணுபிரியாஸ் மதர். ஸோ ஐ வில் லைக் டு தேங்க் ஆண்டி. எங்க இருக்காங்க? எங்கதான் இருக்காங்க? முன்னுக்கு. தேங்க்யூ சோ மச். ஷி இஸ் வெரி லவ்விங். லைக் பசங்க மாதிரி பாத்துக்குவாங்க எல்லாத்தையும். அண்ட் விஷ்ணுபிரியா வந்துட்டு எது பண்ணாலும் எங்கிட்ட கேட்பாங்க நல்லா பண்ணல அப்படின்னு. அவங்க கிட்ட கேட்டாங்க இல்ல நான் இன்னும் நல்லா பண்ணல, இன்னும் நல்லா பண்ணணும். தட்ஸ் த எப்படி ஒரு குரு சொல்லுவாங்க அதே மாதிரி அவங்களும் வந்து ஆல்வேஸ் லைக் இல்ல இது இன்னும் நல்லா பண்ணிடணும் நல்லா பண்ணல அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு கிரிட்டிகைஸ் பண்ணிக்கிட்டே இருப்பாங்க. அண்ட் தேங்க்யூ சோ மச் ஆண்டி இவ்வளவு தூரத்துக்கு நீங்க அவங்கள கொண்டு வந்ததுக்கு. அண்ட் விஷ்ணுபிரியா வந்து ஷீஸ் லைக் 15 years அவங்களோட ஜேர்னி. ஸோ ஷீ டிட் லாட் ஆஃப் டான்ஸ் ப்ரோக்ராம் காம்படிஷன்ஸ் இந்த மாதிரி நிறைய கடந்து வந்திருக்காங்க ஜேர்னில. அதுல வந்து ஷீஸ் லேர்ன் பரதநாட்டியம். ஸோ ஷீஸ் வெரி கேப்பபிலிட்டி ஆஃப் லைக் மல்டி டாஸ்க். அவ பரதநாட்டியம் கொடுத்தா பரதநாட்டியம் ஜான்ருக்கு போயிடுவா, அண்ட் ஒடிசி கொடுத்தா ஒடிசி ஜான்ருக்கு போயிடுவா. ஸோ இதை வந்து மோல்ட் பண்றதுக்கு சில டைம் வந்து நம்ம டிஃபிகல்ட் டு மேக் them to understand the different styles of dance, but she very good to and adapt பண்றதுல வந்து she is very good. அந்த மாதிரி நிறைய talented kids we have in Vihara Arts. One of the kids is Vishnupriya, and அதுக்கே வந்து அவளுக்கு ஒரு பெரிய பாக்கியம் and blessed to have and joining with us and traveling with us. And அது தவிர்த்து நம்ம சொல்லணும் அப்படின்னா we would like to thank Master Muniz. So Munizwaran is like one of our senior teacher and also one of நம்ம கூடிய ஜேர்னில விஹார ஆர்ட்ஸ்லாம் வந்து முனீஸ்வரன் நந்தகுமார் இப்படி myself நம்ம இப்படி எல்லாருக்கும் தெரியுமா எல்லா குருங்களுக்கும். அதே மாதிரி one of the main person that mold Vishnupriya in Odissi. So அந்த Odissi department take over by Munizwaran in Vihara Arts. And அவருக்கு ரொம்ப ரொம்ப நன்றி சொல்லணும் because நிறைய ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் படிச்சிட்டு இருக்காங்க ஒடிசில. So this is the first students who doing Odissi Manchpraveshe, and அதுக்கு ரொம்ப ரொம்ப தேங்க்ஸ். And இந்த தருணத்துல வந்து I would like to honor முனீஸ்வரன் பால்சாமி. இது அவருக்கே தெரியாது because his first dance debut by students, and thank you so much for molding a student, such a talented student. ஓகே, இந்த தருணத்துல வந்து ரொம்ப டைம் எடுக்க விரும்பல. தேங்க்யூ சோ மச் டு எவ்ரி ஒன் அண்ட் ஆல் ஆஃப் யூ. அண்ட் ஸ்டே பண்ணி இன்னும் நிறைய ப்ரோக்ராம் நிறைய பெர்ஃபார்மன்ஸ் இருக்கு அவங்களோட கண்டு கழிச்சிட்டு அண்ட் என்ஜாய் பண்ணுங்க. தேங்க்யூ தேங்க்யூ
Thank you, Master. Thank you. Master Kuna is Master for all. There is only one true Master for Vihara Arts, and that is Guru Shri Kunaratnam Velayudha. Next, we would like to call upon a special person. Okay, she come all the way from London, not for this Arangetram, she come for a holiday, but we tried to have her here during a short period of time, calling upon Miss Vasundhara to give, yes, come. Please do come and say a few words about Vishnupriya. But before that, I would like to call again Guru Shri Kunaratnam Velayudam to honor Miss Vasundhara on the stage.
Om Gurubhyo Namaha. Namaskaram to my Rasas and Rasatis. Allaru nanna irukeenga illa. And I didn't expect this. Thank you very much to all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is a great honor for me. என்னையும் ஒரு மனுஷாலா மதிச்சு, என் குலத்தையும் ஒரு மனுஷாலா மதிச்சு, இன்னைக்கு இந்த மேடையில் ஏற வச்சு மரியாதை பண்ணியிருக்கீங்களே. நான் வழங்குற அந்த குருகியான என் மனசில் நினச்சி வச்சுட்டு இந்த என்டையர் அகாடமி வந்திருக்கிற எல்லோருக்கும் டான்ஸர் விஷ்ணுபிரியா என் மனசார நான் ஆசீர்வாதம் பண்ணுறேன். நான் வணங்குற துர்கை அம்மனும் பௌச்சரி அம்மனும் உங்களெல்லாம் நல்லபடியாக வச்சுக்கணும்னு விருப்பப்படுறேன். நான் பிறந்தது வந்தது மலேசியாவில். கடந்த 22 வருஷம் நான் லண்டன்லே வாழ்ந்துட்டு இருக்கேன். ஸோ நான் இருக்கச்ச மலேசியானா பரதநாட்டியம் ரொம்ப ரொம்ப ஃபேமஸ். அதுக்கு அடுத்தது இங்கிட்டும் அங்கிட்டும் கொஞ்சம் குச்சிப்புடி, ரொம்ப ரேராக ஒடிசி. அதில் ஒடிசி பர்ஃபார்மன்ஸ் நான் முத பார்க்கச்ச மாஸ்டர் ராம்லி இப்ராஹிம் ப்ரொடக்ஷன் தான் இருக்கும். அதுதான் நான் நினச்சிட்டு இருந்தேன் லண்டனில் இருக்கும் போது. அப்புறம் நான் இந்த ட்ரிப் வந்தபோது ஒடிசி பர்ஃபார்மன்ஸ் பை அ கப்பல் எனக்கு தெரியாது. நான் வந்தேன் அந்த பர்ஃபார்மன்ஸுக்கு பார்த்த பிறகுதான் தெரியுது இந்த மேல் டான்ஸர் சின்ன வயசா இருக்கும்போது என் முந்தானே பிடிச்சி நாகேஸ்வரி அம்மன் கோயில அக்கா 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 அக்கான்னு சுத்தி கிடப்பான். இப்ப எல்லாரும் வளர்ந்துட்டோம், மோகெல்லாம் மாறி போச்சு. ஆனா அவன் சிரிப்பை எனக்கு காட்டி கொடுத்துச்சு. அப்புறம் மாஸ்டர் குணரத்னம் அவங்க எனக்கு தெரியும், எனக்கு ஒரு பிள்ளை மாதிரி. இந்த மாஸ்டரும் எனக்கு ஒரு பிள்ளை மாதிரி, நீங்களும் எனக்கு ஒரு குடும்பம் மாதிரி. ஸோ அதை நினைக்கச்சே நான் ரொம்ப பெருமைப்பட்டேன். ஒடிசி இன்னொரு ஸ்டெப்போட இருக்கு, மலேசியாவில் ஃபேமஸாக இருக்கு. வாழ்க்கையில நிறைய பரதநாட்டியம் அரங்கேற்றம் பார்த்துருக்கேன், குச்சிப்புடி அரங்கேற்றம் 2-3 பார்த்துருக்கேன். ஆனால் ஐ எம் ஸோ ப்ரவுட் டு சே இந்த வசுந்தரா சுந்தரம் உங்கள் ராசாஸ் அண்ட் ராசாத்தீஸ் ஆல் த வே ஃப்ரம் லண்டன் வாழ்க்கையில் வாட்டி ஐ எம் ஸோ பிளஸ் அண்ட் தேங்க்ஸ் டு ஆல் ஆஃப் யூ. I get an opportunity to watch Odissi Arangethram, and I wish Vishnupriya and this entire academy அடுத்த வருஷம் நான் வரும்போது இன்னும் பெரிய லெவலுக்கு போகணும். அல்லாஹ்வுல இறைவனை நான் வேண்டிக்கிறேன். ஓகே, நன்றி, வணக்கம்.
Thank you so much, Vasundarama. It has been an honor to have you on the stage. Next up, we will have the third performance from Vishnupriya, a very special performance, especially for the people of the Odisha. You see, post-colonial movement in which different states try to revive their culture. In Tamil Nadu, we have Rukmini Devi Arundel revive Bharatanatyam from Sadiratam. Then we have Kuchipudi from the Kuchipudi villages where they practices theatre with the Vachika Vinaya. It has been codified by one of the great gurus, Dr. Vempatichina Satyam. And just like that, in Odisha or Orissa, at that point of time, we have Dr. Guru Deva Prasad Das and many other gurus revive Odissi India way in such a beautiful way. And for Dr. Deva Prasad Das, the culture of Oriya, which one of it is the Oriya language and its literature, in which what you have seen just now, the Kali Mangalacharan, all the scripts are Sanskrit. Okay, Sanskritized or Sanskrit scripts. So Orient people have their own language. We call it Oriya language. And the next performance will be from the Oriya literature, written by the great Mahakavi Upendra Banja. In this poem, the protagonist is Lord Krishna himself. Previously, probably a few thousand years back, when Lord Krishna was there is no WhatsApps, Telegram for us to send our love messages. So they depend on the nature, they depend on the animals, they depend on the flowers, they depend on the seasons to actually convey the message. So in this story, Lord Krishna depends on his kokila, the bird, to actually send the message to Radha. Alright, he is so love-stricken, he really misses Radha so much. So in order to convey that message to Radha, he wrote a letter and then asked the bird Kokila, the bird's name is Kokila, to actually give the message to Radha. And in his letter, he states that the appearance of Radha, how she actually visible in between all the gopis with the skin color which is yellowish like the kanchana flower, which is yellowish like the gold, and also the whole body is smeared with the sandal paste, and he felt very high in emotion, and he felt he had been struck by the Lord Kama. Kamadevan வந்துட்டு released the bow of love towards him, so he felt the deep love for Radha, and so we would like to have Vishnupriya to perform the next item, which is called Kunjabane Kalanidhi, and the whole poem is an Oriya language. Even though we don't understand, I definitely sure Vishnupriya will be able to tell your story through the dance of Odissi.
তার সখী গণ যতনে তার সখী গণ Rama Sindhu Busanga Dabusi Rama Sindhu Busanga Dabusi Iti Mandana Pase Te Kahibu Pabhari Te Kahuchi Kokila Samoye Agama Bhagatu Samoye Agama Bhagatu Shame Rakshakara Upa Indra Bhaja Mangara Janko Kokila Samoye Agama Bhagatu Samoye Agama Bhagatu Samoye Agama Bhagatu
And here it goes, the bird of the Kokila bird brings the message to Radha. It is such a beautiful story written by Kavi Samrat Upendra Banja at the late 16th century. So these literatures written in the Oriya language is far way back, it is not new. And it is from the efforts of these gurus that we are able to actually appreciate the poems such as these through the dance of Odissi. Next, Vishnupriya would like to express her devotion towards Goddess Durga. We see the female divinity, it is very prominent in our religious, which is the Hindu religion. And through this dance performance, which is titled Jaya Bhagavati Devi Namo Varade. Jaya means success. Everything comes through prosperity or positivity. Jaya. Bhagavati is someone who is ferocious. Bhagavati. And also Devi, it is the personification of the female divinity. And then Namo Varade, we welcome her to the place that we worship her. So Jaya Bhagavati Devi Namo Varade. We try to invoke the spirit of Devi Mahishasuramardini. For those who doesn't know, Mahishasuramardini, it is the one who vanquished the demon Mahisha. Mahisha is the buffalo-headed demon who actually so self-engulfed in ego, so self-engulfed in destruction of others, self-engulfed in negativity. And where there is negativity, there is always a big force of positivity will come and destroy the negativity. And that positive power, it is the Devi Mahishasura Mardini. Mardini, she who kills or she who destroys the Mahisha. Alright? So we also have the story of a demon, Sumba and Nisumba. Sumba and Nisumba are the demon brothers who actually ruled the world when the power of the divine was low. So every time the power of the divine is low, these demons will come and take place. So it is always important that we always feel ourselves with divinity, or else the negativity strikes in. So, Sumba and Nisumba are brothers, and Devi comes as a very fine lady, attractive lady. She comes and she seduces Sumba and Nisumba. And the brotherhood between Sumba and Nisumba was so strong until the Devi comes. They look at the beauty and their brotherhood collapses. They started fighting each other, and Devi told whoever can win her from the dance competition, they can actually marry her. So the one power that Sumba and Nisumba have is when they touch someone, they will be reduced to ashes. So when Sumba and Nisumba imitates the Devi, and the Devi put her hand on top of her head, Sumba and Nisumba also put their hand on top of the head, and they reduce to ashes. And that is how brilliantly Devi destroys the demons. So next performance will be Jaya Bhagavati Devi by Vishnupriya.
Jaya
That was Jaya Bhagavati Devi by Vishnupriya. Next, we would like to invite the guest of honor, Guru Srimadi Shankita Navasivayam, and she will be invited to the stage by Guru Shri Kunaratnam Velayidam. Guru Shri Kunaratnam Velayidam now will honor Guru Shri Shankita Navasivayam. We would like Guru Srimadi Shankita Navasivayam to say a few words for Vishnupriya and her future in dance.
Vanakkam, and a very good evening to all of you. Thank you, Master Munis, Master Kuna and Vihara for inviting me here to be a part of this very special evening, Kumari Vishnupriya's solo debut Odissi presentation. Like Master Kuna said, Vishnupriya not many months ago just completed her Bharatanatyam Arangetram. For me to be able to present one art form is a challenge. And here, this young child has, in a span of 3 months, been able to present 2 solo debuts in 2 different classical dance forms. Yes, she truly needs a big round of applause. Because we all know, as dancers, as artists, this is really no easy task. She's a student, and she's a bright student. In her 2nd year, doing Mass Comm, and managing to multitask and give dance so much of her time needs a lot of discipline and commitment. For me, it was a joy to see Vishnupriya dance. She had such a beautiful smile on her face throughout. I think she has a perfect form for dance. So that's the first thing we say, no? We see on stage as a performing artist, dancers form and then the dance. She has a perfect form and she has a perfect face. And I think the hard work, commitment, discipline that she has put in for today's performance is very visible. And this is possible only because I think Vishnupriya truly loves dance. I was very happy to see her dance. She was so happy dancing. What more do you want? But Vishnupriya, always remember that this is just the beginning. Baby steps you have taken. The journey ahead is arduous, challenging, not easy. Always be humble. Always be a student, be open to learning. We are only just a speck in the ocean. We have so much to learn. All of us are eternal students. And as you pass this beautiful art form to the next generations, remember to do it right. Because unless we maintain traditions, somewhere the whole art form will get diluted. This is such a precious Um, we have been given this art form by the gods, and it has withstood over 3,000 years. So we don't need to meddle with it anymore. Just pass it down as pure, as beautifully as you have been taught. This is very important because I think creativity, yes, creativity, thinking out of the box is all very important. But we don't need to compromise on perfect technique and quality of dance. So I think that is a very important message to our young students, because I think our generation has done our work. Now it is for children like Vishnupriya to take it forward. So they must remember to honor Lord Nadraja, Bharatamuni, all the gods who have passed down this beautiful art form. Muniswaran, my brother, you have so beautifully trained Vishnupriya. Congratulations on this debut performance. May Lord Jagannath give you lots of strength and more power to train many more dancers like this. To Vishnupriya's parents, like Kunam Master said, there is no student, firstly, without their parents. 15 years her mother has brought her to class, week in and week out. We're all teachers and we know how hard it is. We are teachers and we are mothers. So we have taken our children also to classes week after week. Congratulations. Your daughter is beautiful. May she continue to bloom and blossom. And to Vihara Arts, to Kuna Master, Nanda Master, my brothers again, I'm always so touched with how beautifully you organize everything. Meticulously, all details are taken care of in the organization of an evening. See, these are all very important things because it's not just the dance and then we go off. So we remember everything. Everything is beautiful. Their humility, their respect for adults is something very, 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 very beautiful. And I think they will pass that on to their students. May God bless them all to continue flying high, teaching thousands of students more, and growing, and may all success be theirs. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Guru Srimati Shankita Namashivayam. Guru Srimati Shankita Namashivayam is an important figure in Vihara Arts because she responsible for bringing in all the contents of Odissi from Odisha and share it among us. She used to bring Guru Shri Durgacharan Ranbir, an occasional workshop every year, and also she brought down Srimati Reena Mohanty, an Odissi prominent figure in Odisha, to come down and teach through online and also to examine our exam in Prachin Kala Kendra. So thank you very much, Guru Srimati Shankita Namashivayam, for the opportunity. Next, another important person, the person who introduced Odissi to Vihara Arts, important person. He is actually the first Guru of our Vishnupriya. So I would like to call upon Guru Shri Lawrence Cyclist on the stage. We would like to invite Guru Shri Kularatana Velayudam to do the honors to Guru Shri Lawrence Cyclist. Guru Sri Lawrence Sakris is the first Odissi Guru for Selvi Vishnupriya. So it is an honor to invite him to give a few words for Vishnupriya.
Anevarikkum vanakkam and very good evening to all the dear Rasikas here and to all the Gurus here. And first of all, thank you very much for Master Munis and Master Gunaratnam for having me here and to say a few words about our dancing diva today, Vishnupriya. Yes, like what Muni said, Vishnupriya started with me at a very tender age when she was 7, I think so, auntie, 7. Together with Batma Shamli, we called her Kuti. So both of them like really dancing dolls at that time, and that doll is grown up today and that doll is dancing in front of us today. So that is what Vishnupriya is all about. I really got nothing to say because Master Guna and Sangitata said so many things about dance and all that. There is only one thing that I would like to say, and I think I have all the rights to say this. Being in this dance scene for many years, I even tell to Munis when I started first Vihara and when I was moved on, I told Munis, you do Odissi, do anything, whatever you want, pass it on. But I told Munis, please do properly. Even, he's the physical justification for me. So today, when I see Vishnupriya on stage, I'm so glad that Munis is actually take my words and keep it up and showing us the good Odissi. Because like what Sangitaka said, dance is not silly things. I don't know. Academically, different thing. When we do dance, we see different thing. So dance, number dancers say, and நம்மளுக்கு பாணி இருக்கு, tradition இருக்கு, பரம்பரா இருக்கு, my guruவோட guru. So like what Muni said, we all do Guru Deva Prasada style here in Malaysia. So அந்த பாணியை வெளியே ஆக்கிறதுக்கு it's not easy thing. We have to work, like what Muni said, the elements of Guru Deva Prasada, Saptaswara Padam, the Tantrism, the strongness and the softness of Guru Deva Prasada's style, So today I'm really happy to see Vishnupriya. I think I don't need to tell about her anything. She is very committed, very dedicated and very focused. We can do something. And of course, academically she is successful and going to finish a degree and all that. Besides that, dance. So I think in life we need everything, not only master's, PhD and degrees, but also other things in order to make life together. So, and also the parents, I know auntie from those days, briefings வருவாங்க, கூட்டிட்டு வருவாங்க. So it's not easy thing to bring a child both academically and also art culturally inclined. So parents, first of all, thank you for you, and also the brother and sister, they are also very supportive. So yeah, let's make this dance to a beyond this. அடுத்த ஜெனரேஷனுக்கு phone கொடுக்காம நம்ம டான்ஸ் கொடுப்போம், கல்ச்சரை கொடுப்போம் கையில. Okay, thank you very much. Thanks, Muni.
Thank you very much, Guru Sri Lawrence Sakris. Next, let us divulge into the springtime, the season of Vasanta, where all the flower blossoms, where it is a colorful everywhere. It is the moment where all the gopis looking for Krishna, the scent from the flowers reminds them how they miss Krishna and their playtime and the Ras Leela that happened in between them. And Krishna is a very special person because he loves everybody and nobody can take ownership of him. So that is what gopis feel. Alright, so now Vishnupriya will start off with a Pallavi in the Ragam Vasanta, and in the same Ragam she will continue her Abhinaya, a poem written down by Jayadeva in the book Gita Govinda. It is called Ashtapadi, and this is the third Ashtapadi, Lalita Lavanga. It is all about how the creepers entwined into trees, how the flower blossoms during the Vasanta season. That is how deeply and that is how trebly I misses Krishna. That is how is my love for Krishna. I can see Krishna playing with other gopis at the end of them, and all that other gopis are my friends, but I envy them. So that is how Radha felt, and it is all shown through the poem Lalita Lavanga. And in the journey of searching for Krishna, she will end the item in moksha. So let us welcome Selvi Vishnupriya.
Saga वसन्ते वासन्ति कुसुम सुकुमारै रायवे भ्रमन्ति कान्तरे बहुविहित कृष्णानुसरणम् आमादं कान्दारप ज्वरजनितचिन्ता कुलतया बलद्बाधं राधा सरसमीद मुझे सहचरी ललित लवंग लता परिशील कोमल मणय समीरे ललित लवंग लता परिशील कोमल मणय समीरे मधुकर धिकार करागित कोकिला मधुकर धिकार करागित कोकिला पूजित पूजा कुटीरे पूजित पूजा कुटीरे पूजित पूजा कुटीरे विहरति हरि सरस वसन्ते विहरति हरि सरस वसन्ते नृत्यति युवति जनेन समासर नृत्यति युवति जनेन समासर नृत्यति युवति जनेन समासर नृत्यति युवति जनेन समासर विरहि जनस्य दुराते विरहि जनस्य दुराते ललित लवंग लता परिशील कोमल मणय समीरे ललित लवंग लता परिशील कोमल मणय समीरे श्री जय देव पणितमिदमुचयते हरिचरणं श्रुतिसारं श्री जय देव पणितमिदमुदायते हरिचरणं श्रुतिसारं सरस वसन्त समापनवादन सरस वसन्त समापनवादन
Ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of the performance. So let's welcome back Vishnupriya Tiyagaraja. This is Vishnupriya Tiyagaraja, our lovely student, our lovely sister, our lovely daughter. She has been very kind, cheerful, and also patient throughout her journey. So I think this is her moment. Let us give her mic, and also let's hear a few words from Vishnupriya.
Yes. Hi everyone. Thank you for coming. I'd like to take this moment to thank my mother and also my family members, especially my akka and also Anne. Amma have been very, I have no words to explain. She has been working for this. I didn't work that much as she did. All I did was only dancing. Other than that, she took care of everything. Thanks a lot for that, Amma. And also my Annie also was very supportive, especially yesterday. She was there. Thanks a lot, Annie. Now I would like to take this moment to thank my master, Muni Sanne. Without him, I won't be able to dance here today. He believed me. He believed me that I can do this. He was very patient throughout the practice session. I always forget steps, and he always teach me. Thanks a lot for that, Muni-san.
You're very welcome.
He was very patient. Believe me, very patient. Thanks a lot.
சொல்லுவாங்க சில கிளாஸ்ல அண்ணன் நானே ரொம்ப பொறுமையான ஆளு ஆனா நீங்க என்னோட பொறுமையா இருக்கீங்கன்னு.
அண்ணன் தப்புன்னா மாறாமி, not even once, never, not even once. Next, I would like to thank Kuna Anna, who is always there. Because of Kuna Anna, I got to know all these Annas. Thanks. I got to know beautiful Annas, trustworthy Annas, and real Annas. Next, Nanda Anna taught me modern dance and also classical dance. Thanks a lot for that. And Odissi, I used to sit in Vihara Arts doing nothing after my dance class. Lawrence Master, he taught me Odissi classes for free. I'll be sitting there, he will ask me, hey, that is how I got to know Odissi. What is Odissi? Lawrence Master gave me that knowledge. Odissi exists. I know that Odissi exists because of Lawrence Master. Thanks a lot, Lawrence Master. After that, once Master got class in Brickfield, I had to stop there. And then somehow Muni Sana taught me Odissi in online classes first. And then we came back to face-to-face classes. So thanks a lot for that, Muni Sana. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Vishnupriya Tiyagaraja. That is sincere from her heart. Don't believe her when she said I never mara her. Actually, scoldings, I don't believe scoldings will actually improve a person. If the words is correct and it is at the right time, we no need scoldings, they will know that we are already angry. But Vishnupriya always practice. She has bountiful of energy. Thank God for that. I never had a problem in asking her to repeat the steps again and again. I also have a few students here, I can see from here, who actually probably need to scold. But otherwise, Vishnupriya is a very beautiful dancer. So in that juncture, we would like to invite the parents on the stage. Vishnupriya would like to honor the parents, Mr. and Mrs. Tiyagaraja. Thank you so much. The participation of the parents, especially the mom, has been vital in Vishnupriya Tiyagaraja's growth as a dancer because she is still a teenager. I mean, already 21, but she still looks like a teenager, so she depends on transport and everything for mother. So thank God we have a beautiful parents. So Vishnupriya will shawl the parents and give them memento. Thank you, Auntie and Uncle, for being such a good support, not only for Vishnupriya, but for Vihara Arts. Now, I would like to welcome Vishnupriya mothers, Miss Prema, to give a few words.
Test.
வணக்கம். எனக்கு நிறைய பேசணும்னு தோணுது, பட் நான் ஷார்ட்டா முடிச்சுக்கிறேன்னு. இன்னைக்கு விஷ்ணுபிரியா இங்க இந்த மாதிரி ஆழா டான்ஸ் பண்றானா, இட்ஸ் பிகாஸ் ஆஃப் ஃபர்ஸ்ட்லி குணரத்னம், ரெண்டாவது முனீஸ், அப்புறம் நந்தா. இவங்க 3 பேர் இல்லாட்டினா இன்னைக்கு விஷ்ணுபிரியா இங்க இல்லை. ஆக்சுவலி நாங்க நீலாயில இருந்து பூச்சோமுக்கு டிராவல் பண்ணணும். whenever our class go, மற்ற ப்ராஜெக்ட்ஸ் எது இருந்தாலும் எங்களுக்கு கொஞ்சம் கஷ்டமா இருக்கும் கமிட் பண்ண. ஏன்னா அந்த டிராவலிங் ரொம்ப கஷ்டமா இருக்கும். ஏன்னா ராத்திரி அவளை நான் கொண்டு வரணும். ஏன்னா அவளுக்கு டான்ஸ் அவ்வளோ பேஷன். நிறைய வாட்டி ஆனா ஐம் வெரி ஸ்ட்ரிக்ட் வித் ஹர். ஏன்னா சம்டைம் டான்ஸ்க்கு வரும்போது அவ இதெல்லாம் மறந்துடும். அந்த ஆர்னமெண்ட்ஸ், எஸ். ஸோ நீலாயில பாதி தூரம் வரும்போது எதனாலும் குறைஞ்சிச்சுன்னா, ஒரு நாள் நான் நீலாய்க்கு கூட்டிட்டு போயிருக்கேன். ஹாஃப் வே பெட்டர் கோ பேக் பிகாஸ் நீ கம்ப்ளீட்டா வரல, யூ ஆர் நாட் டிசிப்ளின் சொல்லி கூட்டிட்டு போயிருக்கேன். சொல்லியிருக்கேன், நீ நின்று வேண்டாம், இஃப் யூ ஆர் நாட் கமிட்டட் பெட்டர் ஸ்டாப் அப்படின்னு நான் சொல்லி பாதி தூரம் நான் பாதி தூரம் வந்திருக்கேன் திருப்பி நீலாய்க்கு. ஆனா அவ இல்லம்மா நான் போறேன் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு இன்னைக்கு அவளோட டிசிப்ளின்னாலதான் இன்னைக்கு இவ்வளவு தூரம் இருந்திருக்கா. ஓகே, அவளுக்கும் ஈஸி கிடையாது. பிகாஸ் என்னன்னா ஒரு டான்ஸ் கத்துக்கணும்னா அது கொஞ்சம் கஷ்டம். ஏன்னா நம்ம கம்யூனிட்டியில ரொம்ப பேரு சொல்லுவாங்க, டான்ஸ்க்கு அனுப்பும்போது நிறைய பேர் என்கிட்டயே சொல்லியிருக்காங்க, இது சோறு போடாது. அவ பிராக்டிஸ் பண்ணிக்கிட்டு இருப்பா, சொல்லுவாங்க இது சோறு போடாது. ஆனா இது சோறு போடுன்றதுக்காக நான் அவளை அனுப்ப கிடையாது. பிகாஸ் எனக்கு இந்த பரதம் நான் ரொம்ப அது மேல மரியாதை வச்சிருக்கேன். பரதம், இந்த கிளாசிக்கல் டான்ஸ்னா எனக்கு ரொம்ப மரியாதை இருக்கு. ஸோ அதனால அவளுக்கும் நிறையவே அதுல இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட் இருந்தது. ஸோ ஐ சப்போர்ட்டட் ஹர். இது வந்து பிகாஸ் ஆஃப் குணா, முனிஸ், நந்தா. இந்த 3 பேருமே எனக்கு நிறைய மாரல் சப்போர்ட். தே மோட்டிவேட்டட் மீ. இல்ல ஆண்டி நீங்க வாங்க, நாங்க உங்களுக்கு ஃபிளெக்ஸி டைம் நாங்க கொடுக்கறோம். அந்த டைமிங்னால தான் இன்னைக்கு விஷ்ணுபிரியா பரதத்திலையும் அரங்கேற்றம் பண்ண முடிஞ்சது, இன்னைக்கு ஒடிசிலையும். பிகாஸ் தே வர் வெரி ஃபிளெக்சிபிள். ஸோ இன்னைக்கு இவ இங்க இருக்கானா இஸ் பிகாஸ் ஆஃப் இந்த 3 people. இவங்க தான் நம்மளுக்கு நிறைய மாரல் சப்போர்ட், நிறைய மோட்டிவேஷன், எங்க டைமுக்கு தகுந்த மாதிரி அவங்களோட கிளாஸஸ் நடத்தி, they were not very demanding. ஆண்டி நீங்க வாங்க, நாங்க முடிச்சு கொடுக்குறோம், நீங்க worry பண்ணாதீங்க அப்படின்னு சொன்னனால தான் இன்னைக்கு விஷ்ணுபிரியா இந்த இடத்துல இருக்கா. ஸோ குணா, முனிஸ், நந்தா, உங்க 3 பேரையும் என்னோட வாழ்க்கையில நான் மறக்க மாட்டேன்.
நாங்களும் கண்டிப்பா மறக்க மாட்டோம். She's very strict, yes, very true with Vishnupriya, but she also has shown her strictness to us also. Timing pragaram, there is a lot to learn from Miss Prema. She's completing her masters. எனக்கு I just completed degree. Masters வந்துட்டு எட்டி பார்க்கவே இல்லை because I don't like studying. But at that age, she has the fire to actually study and complete her masters. I think that is very... Okay, next up. I would like to call back Guru Shri Gunaratnam Velayidam on the stage. The dancer would like to honor the Bharatanatyam Guru, and also she fondly calls her Anne, not master, so it's okay. And all that is Vishnupriya's love towards Gunaratnam Velayidam. And to actually show back the love for her, Guru Shri Gunaratnam Velayidam would like to give a surprise gift for Vishnupriya. And he is bestowing her with the title Kala Naika of Odissi from Vihara Arts. So far we have 3 Kalanayikas in Vihara for Odissi. That is Nanda Master and Tachani who completed the Tutua production last week. And now the youngest member, Sumari Selvi Vishnupriya Tiyagaraja. Next up, Vishnupriya would like to honor Nanda Master. Nanda Master has been her modern dance master since he was small. Even now they are doing TikToks videos together. So that's a good progress. Next, Vishnupriya would like to invite me to the honors. Okay, after Bharatanatyam, it is Odissi, and after Odissi, next journey will be Kathak. So, Vishnupriya would like to invite her Kathak master, if he is available here, Master Arunagiri Lam. Not here, it's okay. So, we will send the honors to his doorstep. And we would like to honor the distinguished guests that are here today. We would like to invite Mr. Manimaran PJK from Synergy Production, who has been a very great support to Vishnupriya. Mr. Manimaran PJK is the founder and director of My Synergy Marketing and Management. Thank you very much, Mr. Manimaran. Next up, we would like to call the ST Up Director and MKU Advisor, Madam Susila Devi, the actress that some of you might seen her in some of the hits movies, local movies in Malaysia. She acted as Mother, Chitti, Perema, you know. So, that is Miss Susila Devi. Next, we would like to honor the aunts of Vishnupriya. We would like to call upon Madam Ragini Sundaram to the stage, please. Next, we would like to call upon Mrs. Rajamma Ramadu. Thank you. Now we would like to call Mrs. Kumuda Tangavelo to the stage, please. Oh, Mrs. Kumuda is not here today. Let's welcome Vishnupriya friends from Manipal, Mr. Prakash. Do we have Miss Fateh? Thank you, Miss Fateh, for being here tonight. Next, we would like to call upon Miss Edila Rafi. Next, we would like to call upon Miss Kalaivani. Next, we would like to call upon Miss Selva Malar. Thank you, Miss Selva Malar. Next, we would like to honor Madam Selvam. Yes. Thank you very much. Now we would like to honor the teachers in the auditorium. We would like to invite Miss Radhika on the stage. Next, we would like to invite Guru Shri Ramakrishnan Annamalai to the stage, please. Guru Shri Ramakrishnan. Next, we would like to call upon Guru Srimati Saraswati Kasinathan. Thank you very much, Saras teacher. Next, we would like to invite Guru Srimati Devi Lachamanan from Isai Heritage. Next, we would like to call upon Guru Srimati Rupa Lavanya on the stage, please. Next will be Shakti, Guru Srimati Shakti from Dakshara Arts. Next, we would like to call upon Kitanjali from Dakshara Fine Arts. Today we have double event, so most of them are juggling between the event. They were here earlier. So next, we would like to call Mrs. Sivananda on the stage, please. Thank you very much. Next, we would like to call upon Miss Savitri on the stage, please. Next, we would like to call upon Mr. Vinayagamurthy on the stage, please. Thank you. We would like to call upon Mr. Dasarathan on the stage, please. Next, we would like to call upon Mr. Ramesh on the stage, please. Next will be Master Arunagiri. Master Arunagiri is Vishnupriya's Kathak Master. So we are very glad to have him in the performance today. Thank you very much, Master Arunagiri. Next, we would like to invite all the crews. Vishnupriya would like to give the appreciation to them. So, first, the makeup artist of our artist today is Lavanya. Next, we have Teacher Nitya from Sepang. Teacher Nitya is our student, also our teacher. Next, we will have the girl who are responsible for giving all the plants there, Dishalini. Next, Padma Sharmini. Next, we'd like to call upon Master Tanin Diran Marudai. Next, we would like to invite Mr. Kalidasan. And we have Pravina on the stage, please. Last but not least, Kachaini Surendran. So, dear ladies and gentlemen, that marks the end of the performance and the whole event. We would like to invite you to the hall beside. When you exit the auditorium, there will be a hall at your right hand side. We're going to celebrate Vishnupriya's birthday there. So, let's go and have some fun. I'd like to thank from deep of my heart for everyone who came, braving through the rain and the jam to see our Vishnupriya performing. And on behalf of Vihara Arts, thank you very much. And have your dinner at the side of the hall. Thank you very much.